This is in response to Brother Larry. My brother, I have tried to school you over YouTube. I thought that you were a learned brother, but apparently you are not. You still have more learning that needs to be learned. You once were called Professor Larry. Now you have been downgraded to Brother Larry. And if this continues, you will go back to being just plain Larry. Now, what I want you to do, brother, is I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. Obama, Barack Obama, Barack Hussein Obama is a puppet president. How do we know this? He's openly come on national television and declared his support for the homosexuals. He's declared his support for illegal aliens. Keep in mind, he is the President of the United States. He is declaring his support for people breaking the law. What sense does that make? The sense that it makes is Mexicans and related peoples are the new slaves imported into this country by corporations. That's what the situation is about. And if you can't see that, you need to go get a new pair of contact lenses. My brother, one town in the area that I live in Brewster, New York, the downtown area is full of Mexicans, clearly put there to work and be picked up by people looking to exploit them. They're right next to the Metro North train station. They have businesses, delis, clubs, bars, all untraceable forms of income, like pizza places. You can account for any type of business with those open-ended businesses as you wish. That's why they set these up. Now, these people cannot speak a word of English, yet they open up businesses. They are illegal aliens, but they open up businesses. Explain to me how that is possible. I'll tell you how that is possible. The CIA, who are controlled by the corporations, mind you, the CIA is not controlled by the president. And if you think that, well, my brother, there's more education that I can give you, but not today. Now, here is what I can support to prove my claim. Have you noticed, whenever you go to a store, you used to see Cheetos. Now you see Los Cheetos, right? You also see jalapeno Cheetos. You go to Burger King, you see guacamole Whoppers. You see Spanish everywhere. Now, there are always Puerto Ricans and Dominicans here in the New York City tri-state area, as well as other places. But you have not seen corporations change their product lines to support these people, but only when the Mexicans arrived. did they change the product line to support these people? Why? Because the corporations are in cahoots with one another. They have conspired to bring these people in, the new slaves. Now, if you bring new slaves in, you might want to get rid of your old ones. That's something to think about. Now, as you keep bringing these people in, and the corporations are clearly behind them, the corporations control the politicians. The politicians go out, pretend to hate illegal immigration, which they have really remained silent on the issue in recent times. They pretend to hate illegal immigration. That is all a show for us, the American people. The whole point of that is to make it appear as if they don't know how these people came here. Mexicans, Ecuadorians, Guatemalans. These are very distinct looking people in the northern United States. These types of people do not just slip in this country, and no one sees that they've been slipping in this country. Under the reign of Bill Clinton, another Negro celebrated president, that is the time when I first started seeing these Mexicans trickling into this part of the country. Right after the man was elected. And this is all by design. Back when I was younger, I used to think that Bill Clinton was, as he was sold to us, a man who came out of nowhere, who beat the odds and became president of the United States. That's what I thought. I was younger and I was stupid. Then later on, I realized President Clinton used to be the chair of the board of governors, or whatever it is called. He's clearly not a no one. President Clinton went to Harvard, he went to Oxford University in England, even without knowing what Oxford is all about. Common sense would beg someone to ask the question, why does an American need to go to Oxford University? It's not in this country. Was he going there to learn law? American law? Was he going there for medicine? Was he going there to play football? What was he going there for? And you know who else went to Oxford University? Cory Booker of Newark. Yes, that mayor in the obscure city of Newark, New Jersey. And I say obscure because it is not known or widely known outside of the New York City region. This mayor has been making the rounds all over this country on television at Whitney Houston's funeral. And of course, the Jewish master. You have to seek approval from them if you want to run for major office. If they don't like what they hear, you can forget it. So, of course, he has gone to Oxford. When you go to Oxford University, Brother Larry, my brother, Oxford University is a training ground for world leadership. You go to Oxford to rule the world. You are being trained to rule the world. Cory Booker just from my small observations, although I do read things very deeply, Cory Booker strikes me as a male homosexual. Cory Booker is very intelligent. Cory Booker has the top credentials, education wise, that you can get. He went to all the finest schools in the world. Do you think Cory Booker went to these schools to become mayor of Newark, New Jersey? Do you think that's the case? No. Cory Booker, like your man, Obama, that nigga, they're being groomed and trained to take national and world stage as leaders. You can see it right before your eyes. And if you can't see it, I don't know what to say. On another channel of mine, which I will not mention because I like to keep everything separate. So that way, if something is taken down, it can be taken down under return of the brother while the others remain. However, on my other channel, I made a video about Cory Booker. I exposed how they're setting us up for this guy to be the first homosexual president of the United States. You laugh, but it's true. The signs are there. Why did they take the video down? Because the truth hurts and they don't want to see the date stamp that I came out with this information very early. That's why I like to get these videos out early so that there could be no doubts about when this was made. Now, Cory Booker is clearly gay. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He's also whiter in appearance than Barack Obama, although he's not half white. Now, that's very strange, but those are the facts. Now, back to Barack Hussein Obama. And I can't believe that I am approaching 13 minutes, but maybe I will divide this into to make my point clear. Barack Hussein Obama. I have been watching this jive sucker nigga since before they started peddling this guy out. At the John Kerry Democratic Convention, he gave the keynote address. Before that, they were hyping Barack Hussein Obama up. They were putting him in our faces, preparing our minds for this man. They do that the way they prepare our minds for Kanye West's debut album. What did they do with Kanye West? They had Alicia Keys, Jay-Z, all other big entertainers hype Kanye West up before he came out with his album, his debut album. They would do interviews with Alicia Keys, and Alicia Keys would say, "This Kanye West